Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Post and Pints, episode 23, the Michael Jordan episode? Yeah, that's better. Alongside Matt, Dre, Kyle, and Alex, I'm Justin, and welcome to the show. Crack open a cold beer of your choosing, because for the first time on this show, we are going to try to keep this one short and sweet like Connor Lade. As of today, Monday, July 20th, we are just about to move out of the group stages and into the nitty-gritty playoffs of this MLS is Back tournament. Episode 23, we'll discuss some upsets, confusing winners, fucking San Jose, and the Battle of Canada, and much more. As always, ladies and gentlemen, we will start off with what are you drinking? I will keep the streak alive.
Forever. Forever. Forever.
Ever and ever. And the Sandlot's going to be put in right here. Water it is. Matthew, Cy, what are you drinking?
First of all, what's up with the drive-by Connor Lade insult, man?
That one got me. That one got me.
It's a nice one.
That was a good joke. I like that.
A little jab. I miss him.
I'm sure Luis misses him too.
I wouldn't say not as much as I miss Luis, but that's not true.
I wonder what's a worse streak right now, Justin drinking water or Dre's made-up Ukrainian team not winning games for like...
the Farmers League.
I'm going to go with his. I like his better. He has like new fairy tale stories about that team every week. It's great.
I put money on the Farmers League.
Should I do it now? If you haven't heard about it, he probably talks about it in his own podcast.
Welcome to the Farmers Market with Dre.
That's the only point we get on this episode.
When Dre talks about his team, I assume the Sandlot kids, and they hit like their last ball with the fence, and now they don't have a
Hand, idiot. Now he can't play no more.
Dre, no. Well, I gave Matt his opportunity, and he didn't want to talk about it. So we're moving on. Dre, maybe we'll go back to Matt when he wants to talk about beer, but he wants to talk about random shit. So, Dre, what do you got for me tonight?
I can't wait for your streak to end. It's like the two iconic streaks are like Undertaker, WrestleMania, and then we got Justin, and he's being a bitch with drinking beer.
That's a really good comparison.
Yeah. No. I'm back with the booze this week. I got some Wet Ticket that Matt and I went to this weekend, and this is what is this? Taste Like Summer Watermelon Wheat Ale, and it does taste like summer. I'll tell you that.
You boys and your Wet Ticket, I swear.
Looking for that sponsorship.
That's what everyone is drinking nowadays. Oh, there it is. Look at Matt.
So,
I would be drinking mine, but I drank mine last night. So,
Alex, what do you got in that nice little cup of yours?
The big old glass of Jameson ginger ale with a little bit of lime in there.
Is that Jameson by Wet Ticket? Because if not, you should probably just leave.
No, it's Jameson by Jameson.
Kyle, what do you got?
This is going to be weird. We got two watermelon beers in the same podcast.
Wow,
I'm drinking Polaris Brewery watermelon. I'm not going to lie to you. It's not as good as the Wet Ticket one. I was disappointed.
Wow.
Okay. Giuseppe, what do you got for us tonight?
I mean, you keep talking about Wet Ticket, and I just magically happen to have some with me.
Because Matt and I went to Wet Ticket this week.
I was about to say, Dre and I actually, we left our boarded up houses, we put on hazmat suits, and we walked to the local brewery. And, that was... Well,
there you go.
Don't worry, we sat at separate tables across the parking lot.
Cough, cough, wink, wink. Oh, wait.
I wouldn't want to be seen near that Trey guy either.
Yeah, that's weird. So, this week, game recaps... El Trafico, one-way traffic, looked a little shaky at the start, but, put on the booster jets and just fucking gun-hoed it the rest of the game and completely decimated the team that lags, LA Galaxy. That's all I got to say about that. You boys chime in on this one because things got a little crazy.
I just love the fact that, LAFC let the game get 2-2, and then they just went, fuck it, boys, send it. And they just...
They sent Rossi in. They're like, go, Pikachu, go.
Who's that Pokemon?
I choose you.
I choose you, Rossi, go.
And you know what? I mean, shout out to Rossi. 4 goals. Great job, dude. BWP is looking like UP. And I think everyone's a little bit loving that. I think this is the team. This is the LAFC team a lot of people thought would show up. And I get it. And you got to understand, they put in this amount of goals, and Carlos Vela, the best player in the MLS, isn't even here. So, like, yeah, LAFC made a statement in this one, but Kyle and I were talking about it pre-podcast. I think the bigger statement here is, good God, LA Galaxy, what are you doing? The regression is real.
Yeah, complete system failure. They weren't good. It's why they weren't good with Zlatan, and they're not good now. I think that system lends itself perfectly to Bradley Wright Phillips. You know, their whole system is basically feed it to Rossi or Vela, and Bradley made a career out of that.
Yeah. The one thing I got to add, I mean, you guys talked about the game. I got nothing else to say on that. But what's been surprising me out of this tournament is two of the guys that are doing really well are some like the aging superstars in BWP and Wondolowski. They both got like at least two. I think Wando might have three. BDP got an assist in this goal in this game. So, you know, shout out to these, you know, guys on the wrong side of 30, you know, showing up in this tournament. So good for them.
Like, Chris Wondolowski has to show up to these games with a cane and being dropped off from his AARP bus. He's already in Florida with the rest of the retirement home community, but he's doing wonders in this league. He's scoring goals, and I'm laughing. And, like, my wife's looking at me like, what's funny? It was a good goal. I go, dude, this guy has been in the MLS since it started.
Yeah, like he's like 37. Is he 37? I don't know how old he is. He's at least 36.
Jamie, pull it up.
But yeah, like that's been impressing me. Like that's not what I would have thought going into this tournament. But man, BWP and Wando, they're putting them goals in. And, you know, they're already in the top, like, 5 goal scorers in MLS history. And, you know, for them to continue adding to their tallies is impressive.
I think it's also something to say about how poor LA Galaxy really was in that game. And they just walked in every single time.
Friendly reminder, one of their goals, LA Galaxy, was an own goal. Mm-hmm. And then the other goal was a penalty. So in that game, LA Galaxy scored 0 goals from open play. Good job, guys. You guys are on a one-way ticket back to Los Angeles.
Yay.
Sporting KC scores late. This seems like this is an ongoing thing with multiple teams scoring late winners. 3-2 in the 90th minute. You boys can chime in. You guys are the ones watching the games.
I'm telling you, like, I'm trying my best to shut people up on, like, especially, like, people who only watch European soccer, who are like, the MLS isn't exciting. Please, are you joking? I'm watching all these European games, and, like, someone scores a goal in the 30th minute, and then it's park the bus for 70. At least every other day in the MLS, there is a goal in the 90th minute. There's a red card. There is controversy. What else are you looking for in this sport? I mean, Kansas City's finally starting to flex their muscles, and it's about because Colorado had the lead for the majority of this game, so very good for Kansas City. But, I mean, I honestly think that red card changed everything for Colorado, and I think it kind of stinks because I think if they stayed full strength, I think they would have actually gotten the win over KC. But KC lives to fight another day.
Yeah, that was my takeaway as well. I was going to say, let's not pretend that Kansas City's back. You know, they were playing 2 down by the end of the game. You've just squeaked by a team that was playing 2 men down. That's not like back to form or anything.
Yeah, Colorado also had a beautiful first score. I think it was like 5 minutes in. I mean, they were dominant the complete first half, and then the red cards I feel like just took a hold.
And this is every game with Colorado. Like, I give Colorado credit. Like, some teams are having slow starts. Colorado is trying to go for the win, and they're trying to get those goals early. And you know what? That's when your legs are the freshest, especially with this 100-degree humidity, massive rain that Florida happens to be providing. So
you got to get them early and let Josie park the bus, right, Matt?
Maybe.
I'm telling you right now, man. Y'all can say what you want about Jose Mourinho. He beat the piss out of Leicester. His game plan beat the piss out of Leicester over the weekend.
Oh, no doubt. No doubt.
For the first time in how many weeks?
Hey, it works once in a while, you know.
Anyway. No, I think KC is like starting. They may not look like the team I expected going in this tournament, but they're starting to get the results I expected of them in this tournament, which I don't care if it looks pretty. If you get the results, you get the results. You know, like we just talked about LAFC. I think the two teams that have lived up to at least my expectations in this tournament have been LAFC and Portland. I rated both of them pretty highly, and they've kind of lived up to it. KC is starting to get the results I thought they would, but it took them a while to get there. And then there's some teams that we expected to do well that just or poorly that are not, and that's like a San Jose situation. So
yeah, I think we all need to formally apologize to San Jose.
Oh, I already sent them a edible arrangement with an apology.
Oh, how nice. How
Oh,
nice.
that's good. That's good.
I hope that's not on the company credit card. We can't afford that.
We have a company credit card?
Oh no, I thought I was supposed to tell him that. Whoops.
Matt bought some fruit. We have to fold.
Well, good luck, everybody.
All right, chapter 11, guys. Chapter 11.
Always go chapter 11. All right. So I was gonna segue into the next one as we're taking a trip up north, but really we're not because both teams are playing in Florida. But I'll play the Canadian national anthem for 5 seconds and segue into the Battle of Canada, Toronto versus Montreal, and Toronto takes it. Sure, you guys can do the Park Ranger weird Monty's whatever it's called.
His name is Dudley Do Right. You get.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. Who played that character?
That was Brendan Fraser.
Oh yeah, irrelevant. That's right. 4-3 win for Toronto. Thierry, whatever you want to fucking pronounce his last name. Totally botched it. I don't give a shit.
You got his last name right. You got his first name
Dude,
wrong.
he's on his way to your house.
All right, I'm half dead anyway. It's too hot out. I'm not gonna make that my what's pissing me off because that's just standard. But we got a hat trick going on.
I'm telling you right now, when Akinola scored that hat trick goal, the only thing I was thinking of was Ryan Reynolds at the end of Deadpool, where he's looking at the Green Lantern script and he gets shot in the head, and then Deadpool turns around. You're welcome, Canada. I assumed when he scored that hat trick goal, that's what he was saying. He's like, "You're welcome, Canada."
You're welcome, Canada.
So is Toronto legit or what's going on?
Dude, I think Toronto, this is, again, outside of a fluke on not being able to hold down a 2-0 lead in their opening game, dude, I think this more shows Montreal's struggles. This is the second game where they've given up multiple goals, and even though they're scoring goals, you got to play a little bit of defense, and we all know Thierry Henry knows how to put the ball in the net, but I don't know how much Thierry Henry has defended in his time, so I think it's starting to show that he could use a little help.
I think as sad as it is to say, like, as much as this game I think completely was theirs to lose, I do think, however, that at least for me, Montreal is doing better than I expected them to do. I didn't expect them to be part of these like thriller games. I figured they'd just kind of go out pretty easy, and like they're playing okay soccer, just not when it counts.
Yeah, no, I picked both Canadian teams to get out of the group, and correct me if I'm wrong, DC hasn't won a game in that group.
All
yet.
right.
Jamie?
So-
Jamie?
He doesn't need to put it up. It's the truth.
So
They were
no, so
busy. They were busy. They went to Italy for some reason. I don't know why.
maybe to Rome. I don't know.
Something like that.
But yeah, no, I still think I could see the two, like I called the two Canadian teams getting out of this group.
No, you called it. It's a good one. Alex.
See, I came in here, I had high hopes for Montreal, and I mean, they completely flipped that. I feel Toronto's offensive looked a lot stronger than Montreal. All their goals were precise and on point. And I mean, both teams played an impressive game, but I think what Montreal had 2 goals and 1 or 2 were penalty kicks. So
Yeah, you know who's really
my
playing?
mind's on Toronto.
Yeah, I know. Toronto it is. You know who's really the Raptors? You know who's really impressing everybody here, and we're all pretty much shell shocked, is San Jose.
I don't think anybody would have ever thought this.
I bet you someone's crackhead pick was San Jose versus Orlando, and I bet you they look pretty fucking stupid right now.
Yeah.
No, they're San Jose's easily the team that surprised me the most, and also holds a fucking award for easily the most exciting fucking game versus Vancouver. Like this tournament, for me personally, I fucking love that game.
No,
It had drama, it had goals, it had whatever you wanted. That game had
It's
it.
not even my own team. They're the team I try and watch every week.
You know
And
what's
Wando still looks fucking great.
You know what's the best part about San Jose is you can't call them out at any game. They were down in the 70th minute and scored 3 goals in the final 20 minutes of play. I mean, we're going to talk about it a little bit later.
That's one of those situations where I'm sure a lot of fans turn that off and then check the score the next morning and just went, what? What the fuck?
Is this glitched?
What's going on, A?
It's absolutely incredible with the news that and with the results that happened over the last couple of days. You know, we'll talk about it a little bit later. Dude, San Jose clinched a spot in the knockout round. Dude, who would have thought that? That's crazy. Good for them.
Good for them. Put the star on the refrigerator. Tell mom about it.
Who would have thought that San Jose clinched a spot and Seattle just won their first game?
Yeah.
Dude, I'm telling you right now, any team that uses the spray for like the magic spray as a flare while celebrating a goal has a special place in my heart.
Yeah. I feel like everyone's brackets are fucked. Seattle threw off everyone's brackets. San Jose threw off everyone's brackets.
It's just like March Madness. It's great.
For us,
so
it's
excited.
definitely Miami. Miami threw all our brackets off because we were all high on that Luis and the new team and all that.
Sure.
We were just high on Luis. That's all.
They looked better at the start of the season, and they still didn't look good.
Yeah.
Don't you put your bad company. I put zero hope in that Miami team.
What are they sponsored by? Truly? Aren't they like 0% carbs, 0% wins?
That's all I have.
Yo.
Fucking nightmare. You know who else is a nightmare? Anybody? Anybody?
Justin, what's a nightmare?
My life?
No, but well, maybe. But Seattle. Because I thought Seattle was just gonna fucking steamroll through everybody. I thought they were my team this.
Come on, Seattle.
Yeah, I think a lot of people thought that. They just haven't been clicking at all.
Yeah, Chicago came out. Yeah, like remember, you got to remember, dude. Opening week, Chicago got an immediate turnaround. Chicago had to play against Seattle in the opening week, and they almost beat Seattle. So this was Chicago's comeback game. Like they're playing Drake. They're out here looking for revenge, and they got it.
I personally have to apologize to Chicago because I talked a bunch of shit about them, and I thought they weren't going to do shit either.
Down the Windy City, upset Seattle.
I didn't even
that
have
shit logo, and they went, "Go fuck yourselves."
I didn't even have hope for Chicago when they had the ex-Bayern player Schweinsteiger. I still had no hope for them. So like now, it's not a shot. But yeah, they are definitely surprising me too, man. I don't know what's going on. Maybe that deep dish pizza they brought some with them and it's doing them some good. I don't know.
Whoa, easy.
That's
not
where I
the deep
think-
dish. I think some of the wind came down, trickling down the coastline of some sort. There was some kind of breeze that helped them, maybe.
No,
Well, that's why I think this tournament is a nice like refresh from regular season play because like you're seeing teams that you wouldn't normally see in these roles, and you really can't call a lot of these games. And I think that's refreshing from a lot of leagues where it's like, oh gee, I wonder what's going to happen this week.
I know you said we can't call them, but it's not going to stop us from trying.
No.
Dude, imagine like the players who are in like perfect rhythm right now because they're not going home to their wife and kids. And then when this is all over, they go home to their wife and kids and then they turn into shit. Like how many players are going to like leave their families because like, babe, I swear, dude, I was so much better when I didn't have to see you. So definitely games to talk about because they actually just happened over the last like 24 hours. I mean, speaking of, you know, we were talking about San Jose before, dude, but San Jose clinched a spot in the qualifying round. I mean, wow. My goodness.
Good for them, man. They earned it.
Say, dude, what an awesome accomplishment for a team that a lot of people across the board, not just us, but a lot of people across the board had no faith in this side. Like, you almost wonder, are they your Cinderella story? Are they your team that, like, it's them against the world?
I think San Jose came in here with an advantage just because they're used to playing in the warm weather.
That's true. That could be it.
So,
but not the humidity though.
Hey, it's they're halfway there. They're halfway there.
Were any of those were any of those jerseys sold? Those ones with the yellow shorts, by any chance?
Let's not talk about the yellow shorts.
Dude,
Yeah.
like the jerseys aren't good.
Ugh.
Whose idea was it to pair it with yellow shorts?
This is why you stop listening to like social media interns when they come up with suggestions.
Who gave the suggestion? The 17-year-old running the Instagram page? You idiot.
And then the game that happened this morning, today being Monday, the game that happened this morning, the two teams who neither have won a game yet this year, NYCFC went up against what, Miami? Yeah,
Miami.
And unfortunately, yeah.
I
Well, I'm
thought for
not-
sure
you say,
Miami's
sir.
offense would be a little more active than not at all.
I
I'm not gonna lie.
I think it's just unfortunate the fact that I think David Beckham could leave the owner's box, put on a jersey, step on the field, and make
And
more
do a
of
better
it.
job.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
some of the people
I think he's getting tempted. Like he's on the phone with Wayne Rooney. He's like, so how does this work? Like I coach them in the locker room and then I go and kick the ball. Like that is that how
Yeah.
that works?
Can I just jump in there? You know.
And Wayne's like, yeah, dude, go ahead, go do it.
He's on the phone with Gareth Bale now that he got fired, just with a blank check going, please just tell me what numbers to write. Please.
just say stop when there's enough zeros. Just say stop when there's enough zeros.
to take a step away from the MLS, Gareth Bale's agent is legit, dude. He makes $400,000 a week doing nothing. His agent responds, yeah, Gareth is not going anywhere. His family loves Madrid. He does not mind not playing, and he's making plenty of money. Yeah, he's going to sit on the bench for 2 years. He doesn't care.
I thought
Money.
that came out today that he was getting fired or got fired or something like that.
Nope.
Just to show soccer fans the most
Hey, there we
hilarious soccer moment I've seen all week. I'll put it in the show notes. It's Real Madrid celebrating them winning La Liga, and Gareth Bale's like on the edge of them. They all have the trophy and they're all like jumping and singing. And Gareth Bale has like the fakest smile in the world. He's like, can I go play golf now? Can I go play golf? He just has the fakest half-ass smile. Like, yeah, cool, La Liga, but like.
So is your idea that he's gonna sit for 2 years and then come to the MLS for like 2 years and that's it?
100%.
Yeah.
As soon as he can get up from all
Right
the
to
money
Miami.
that I'm sure Miami's throwing at him.
Dude, Gareth Bale doesn't give a shit. He took his mask, put it over his eyes, leaned back, and sleeping mask. During a game, not an exhibition, not a friendly, an actual La Liga contest. He leaned back, realized he wasn't going to get subbed on in this game, put the mask over his eyes, leaned back, and fell asleep.
Baller, dude.
What a
Baller.
hero.
$100,000 a week. This is the biggest.
God.
I don't give a fuck. You're paying me. I don't.
You don't
Wow.
pay me to
Good
care.
times. Good times
Pay
in
me to
Madrid.
sit here.
But
Well,
back,
Madrid-
I mean, NYCFC once again did not look good, and I honestly think if NYCFC was playing any other team in the MLS, including Nashville, I want Nashville in this contest.
I completely agree.
Vancouver.
Dude, NYCFC is a dude. If I was an NYCFC fan, I would be like, dude, this is not good. We don't have a game plan. No one knows what they're doing. Everyone's running around in circles. Their passing percentage is absolute garbage. Like, you're just lucky you played a team that just happens to be in worse form than you, that still hasn't gotten the fact that, hey, the games have started. Maybe we should start playing.
You said that when we started the podcast, you said that NYC won a game. And then as soon as you said that, I sat here and I was just like, I didn't watch, I didn't check the stats or anything. I was like, wait, did Miami give up an own goal? Like, just NYC scored a single goal. This whole fucking, how the fuck they win? Did Miami get a negative goal? It was
I
negative
wish that-
1-0? I don't understand.
I wish that would have happened. I would have actually been crying. That's probably the greatest thing that could have happened.
Yes.
Blew my mind. I don't know. It's just that team's
So-
falling apart.
I
As
think
we're
they just realized there was a tournament going on last week. So
Yeah, the jet lag. There's a different time difference. There's
Mhm.
not. There's-
There's a huge time difference between New York and Miami. So.
it takes 3 days from the money to go from my savings.
Savings to my checking and
Yeah.
So right now there is a game. Someone bring it up because my internet.
I'll tell you right now, this game's about to get interesting because
It's 0-0.
Ilsinho just came on.
What's the score?
0-0.
So Orlando City and Philadelphia Union are both fighting to see who's going to win Group A.
And
And
Ilsinho just came on.
Ilsinho just came on, and all of us as Red Bull fans know what Ilsinho can do. Shout out Adam Booth, the homie. Love that guy. But give a shout out to
Not
Orlando.
Ilsinho though.
We're hanging on. We're
that
hanging on.
guy.
Dude, who would have thought Orlando would have been in this position, though? Like, Orlando honestly has done what they need to do to get wins. Dude, I get they're not coming great and they're not coming pretty, But
They're also not coming against teams that are good.
well, hey, dude, you face the opponent that's in front of you. I mean, that's really it.
Well, one has
I
won a
feel like
game,
being-
the other one's basically dead.
I feel like being scoreless against Philly in the second half isn't like a bad place to be, though.
No, it's a good spot.
No, it's a horrible spot, dude. Are you joking?
Because somebody just got on.
Philadelphia is licking their lips like I bet you Philadelphia is probably sending the kitchen sink at them at this point. So another game to watch out for, which is tomorrow, Tuesday. Toronto will face off against New England, and the winner of that game wins Group C. To Connor from Soccerheads FC. Dude, New England versus Toronto, that's going to be a very, very good game. And it'll already happen by the time this episode releases, but...
So I'm just going to go ahead and say, good job, Toronto.
Oh, wow.
You did well. You did well.
I was gonna say congrats, Connor, but geez, that one really took a turn for the worse there.
Right now.
The knockout stage is right around the corner. By the time we record our next episode, which is next Monday, we're going to do an interview on Wednesday, but you'll all hear about that. On Monday, we're going to talk about group stages. But in the meantime, there are two very important games that are going to be coming up before the group stages start. Cincinnati takes on the Red Bull, and the winner of that game will advance to the knockout stage. So
I have the Sportsbook Almanac on me right now. You want the score?
I bet you Red Bull are projected favorite.
3-1 Red Bull.
I hope for nothing, and I'm still disappointed.
I'm going to take a quote out of Kyle's book. I'm not confident.
I'm going to go Red Bull.
Cincy wins 7-0.
I'm not confident.
I feel like this will be.
I'm going Red Bull out of principle because of Cincinnati. That being said, we had trouble with them earlier in the year, and God help us.
I agree with.
If we play anything like in the fucking Columbus game, I'm not confident.
I'm telling you right now, I agree with Kyle. Like when we're doing these picks, I'm choosing the Red Bull because I have faith in the Red Bull. Is it? Wait, hold on. Can you choose the Red Bull and still select a 1-0 win for Cincinnati? Is that an option?
I used to do it with the Jets all the time. You can do that. You're fine.
I'm telling you right now, I want the Red Bull to win, but I feel like this is going to be one of those games where the Red Bull give up a dumb goal in the 10th minute, and then Cincinnati just puts 11 guys behind the ball. Spartans, prepare for glory. No, I have the Red Bull winning this game, but I still think Cincinnati's going to win 1-0. I get it doesn't make sense, but...
No, all right. It's fair. It's fair.
At the
Sports Almanac doesn't lie, though.
At the end of the day, I don't think this is going to be a game that's going to massively impact anything. I don't think either team has shown massive signs of improvement over the course of this tournament.
So this game is get your popcorn ready because the winner of this game wins their group as well. You have LAFC fresh off of the El Trafica. Wait, hold on. Alex, Kyle, Justin, you guys didn't choose winners for the Cincinnati game.
I said RB.
Red Bull.
I said Red Bull as well.
I said Red Bull 3-1.
Boy.
Okay.
Sports Almanac doesn't lie.
Well, excuse me. I'm too busy drinking my wet ticket.
God damn it, Griff.
Stop saying the word wet.
Moist. Moist
That's
ticket.
better.
Wet ticket? Ooh, sounds like a fun time. LAFC versus Portland is on Thursday, and I'm telling you right now, I think, dude, LAFC, man, dude, they look like the team to beat, but Portland just has that little extra something that they always inject into games, and yeah, Kesh FC, bro, 2-1.
Yeah, no, that's easily going to be one of the more exciting games to watch. Then again, we all thought about some other games, and it really wasn't. But no, I'm calling Portland as well. But both teams are scoring. This is not a 0-0 or 1-0. Both teams are scoring, but Portland wins it.
I'm going to say that, you know what? It makes me happy that I can say this again now that he's in a system that actually works, because it was definitely his fault, not our system.
Mm-hmm.
I think Bradley Wright Phillips is going to get another goal. He's going to heel click away, and they're going to win it.
I did love seeing that heel click. The last game, they won the 6-2 game. I loved seeing the heel click. I'm like, he's back.
That was beautiful.
Also, why the fuck is number 66? Did we talk about that on the pod yet?
We talked about it last week.
Okay.
99 taken.
Fuck
No.
all that.
I want Portland to go far, and I want them to come out of this. But I somewhat think that LA is going to take it. No, I know. I think I know LA is going to take it.
What does Sports Almanac say?
I'm putting the crown on. For
It is 1-1.
the draw
one
king.
boys.
The
It's
draw
1-1.
king is back.
And Orlando. Ilsinho got the goal for Philly, and now Orlando tied it up with an assist by Nani 2 minutes later.
I'm telling you right now, stop listening to. Well, wait, no, hold on. The game will be ended.
This is why we should do this pod live, bro.
Kind of are, but not really.
One day we will do the pod live.
Just won't have any super awesome special effects incorporated unless I pre-plan them out.
Put in that Bill O'Reilly clip, Justin.
Fuck
Put in
it.
that Bill
Do it
O'Reilly.
live.
We're doing it live.
All right, so I guess I'll do LAFC. No, I'm kidding. I'll do Portland because Portland's got my heart. It's been one of the best football fucking stadiums that I've gotten to go to, and that nice little old lady, usher lady, she just gets me. She was just an awesome person. It was a
I just
blast.
want to know what kind of crack they gave you in Portland.
Forget about the usher lady. I remember Davey, the security guard, who was about 85 years old, who was supposed to, for some reason, be securing us. Dude, that guy was awesome. He was just blown away with the fact that, like, all of our chants were nothing was negative. Because he's like, oh, I've seen people come in here and, like, curse and stuff like that. You guys are awesome. All your chants are fun, and you guys sang Backstreet Boys. I told him, like, I straight up told him, like, I don't know when the next, like, we were leaving. We won 2-0. We're in good spirits. And I just looked at him and I'm like, Davey, can I get a hug? Because I don't know when the next time I'm going to see you. And maybe by the next time I come back, you won't even be here because you'll be retired. He goes, no. I'm going to die in this stadium. I love this team too much. And I gave him a big hug. And I told him, thank you for making my life a better place. So by the time we record our next full team podcast, we'll start talking about some, knockout stages, and then we'll go from there. So, hey, Emma, you know what? We have to be over halfway done with MLS is back. What do you guys think? Has this been a success, a failure?
We've already had some of the most exciting MLS games I've watched across multiple seasons. So yeah, no, aside from the fact of like, hey, let's watch everyone's health and two teams dropped out and all that, but like the games that we did get to watch purely on the soccer, amazing. Like they've been really exciting.
Yeah,
I totally agree with you.
Yeah, I think this has been a huge success. I think one room for improvement, if you want to get better soccer, I think that the winners get gourmet meals and the losers get a $65 ham sandwich. That's what I think we should do.
No. They all get $65 hand sandwiches.
No. You give the winners better food. They'll fight harder.
Yo, MLS is back has been nothing but fire. It's been fuego. The fact that every other game has a 90th minute winner, a red card, and it's not all bullshit, dude. Some of these guys are taking it very seriously, and like that's, as fans, that's all you can ask for. But to interject George Carlin into this really quickly, we need more landmines. More landmines. Oh, I feel like that would be a whole lot more interesting.
The one thing I'm still undecided about, and I was curious to get your take on it, is there, now that we've seen a decent amount of play with it, do you think there's an argument to keep the 5 sub rule? Because I know they were having that conversation.
No.
I just know they were having that conversation. That's the only reason I bring it up.
I'm telling you right now, as a fan, I'm indifferent. But just strictly on the soccer point of view, the 5 subs is here to stay. They're gonna adapt it into the rest of soccer, and it's gonna be.
No.
If I'm not wrong, so there were other leagues besides the MLS talking about it as well.
No.
Every other league in the world, including international competitions, will be injecting 5 sub rules until a normality happens. But the one problem we have with that is when does life ever become normal again? This is just exactly. So this is just going to become the new normal, and coaches are now going to adapt their coaching strategies to having 5 subs.
No.
Wait, no. I want Trey to answer me this. Does the 5 sub rule also apply for the Farmers League?
They don't have enough players to do 5 sub rule, dude. There barely enough guys to play the field now. Come on.
His team can't afford the 5th player. That's not fair.
You think we could afford 11 plus 5 on the bench. Putting subs number 4 and 5. They look in the crowd like, hey, you? Oh, okay, come here.
Give me your grandma. It's fine.
Come here. Are you drunk? No. Okay, come here.
Hold on. Someone will remember this. Arsenal played against a team whose backup goalkeeper was the goalkeeping coach, who was also like a 300-pound goalie, and he was caught eating like a sandwich.
The meat pies, yeah.
Pie.
That was hilarious.
Was that Ipswich Town or something like that? I don't.
Ipswich or maybe like Luton or something. I don't know. It was some weird ass like third-tier team. If we find it, we'll put it in the show notes. It was hilarious.
This team couldn't afford a backup goalie, so their goalkeeping coach was their backup goalie, but he also happened to be a big fat guy, who,
like a big boy.
During an FA Cup game against Arsenal, is caught on the bench eating a beef sandwich.
That's actually more inspiring. Almost more. That is more inspiring than the Zamboni driver for the Hurricanes.
The only way that that goalie situation got better is if the original goalie got a red card, and the backup goalie, who's a big guy who's in the middle of eating a pastrami meat sandwich, has to get called in.
He should be allowed to finish the sandwich on the pitch if he gets some.
Ref, I swear, I only got 3 more bites. Okay,
He's just taking they're taking a PK shot, and he's just taking a bite out of the sandwich.
All right, so we're all in a good mood. So I will segue to the bizarro side of the world. What is pissing you off this week? And then we'll end it from there. I'm good. A good spot.
Cheers to Justin.
Thanks, Roddy.
In the meantime, can I go first?
Yeah, sure.
That's
right.
Second, but okay.
Here comes another segment about the farmers market. Guys.
So I heard you guys. I heard earlier before the podcast, during the podcast, this came up once or twice, and I was not addressing it, but I'll address it now. France can go fuck themselves. The French fucking magazine can go fuck themselves. How do you cancel the Ballon d'Or the year that Lewandowski is having a fucking career year? I'm talking.
Whoa! I didn't know Dan Aykroyd was in this picture.
51 goals.
Let me stop you right there.
Champions League.
What team does Lewandowski play for?
He plays for Bayern fucking Munich.
Yeah, that's not Madrid. He's losing. Sorry.
Listen, man. Frank Ribéry got shafted in 2013 when he was the best fucking player in the world. We won a fucking treble.
Yeah, he didn't play for Barca or Madrid. None of them are winning. We all know how this award.
Wesley Sneijder got shafted in 2010, and now we're getting fucking Lewandowski.
Listen, if you pay your taxes, you wouldn't get screwed over. Oh, I thought you were talking about Wesley Snipes. I'm sorry.
No. So I'm talking. Is it okay? Correct me if I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. Isn't the Ballon d'Or given out for the previous calendar year? So for like from January 1st, 2019 to
when the award's given out, it's for the previous season. So by the time the award's given out, it will be for this season. And they're saying because there was such a substantial break,
sure.
It's not warranted giving because they
just give it to him with an asterisk.
So are you saying that? Who won it last? Virgil van Dijk. He won it for the 2018 season.
Whoa. Luka Modric.
So that was the 2018 season or 2019 season?
He said that. I'm pretty sure he said Luka van Dijk.
I started saying Luka and then I got confused. But so Luka Modric win it for the calendar year of 2018 or the calendar year of 2019?
It's whatever last season was. So it would be 2018 and 2019.
Yeah, so they give it out in the off season. So by the time they give it out, they will have given it out for this year. It would have been for what year?
So it's not calendar years, it's seasons.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, listen, he's been doing great with fucking Bayern. He already has a double, has a career record himself, and even with Poland, he was doing well, scoring fucking goals. That man fucking deserves it. We're still in.
All right, so that's what pisses you off. It's over. You get 5 seconds.
Bye, Dre. Bye, Trey.
About this shit.
Bye.
They fuck themselves, and they're taking it away from Lewandowski.
2 things. Dre.
And it's hot. It's hot as shit. I got swamp ass.
Damn! Wash your ass.
Matthew.
2 things. 1, Dre, you are the weakest link. Goodbye. Number 2, I'm pissed off that are no fans at baseball games because I expected the Astros to get booed 162 games this year.
That's okay because
We're getting so screwed over. This is such bullshit.
that's
Come
okay because they're gonna get hit by pitches at least once in every game.
No, I don't care that they get hit once a game, every game, for all the games. As fans, we have the right to go to these games. Justin bought a ticket to a game so he could specifically boo at the Astros. Okay.
I would have gone to a game this season just to tailgate an Astros game with a Trash Can Banger by Departed Souls.
They don't even tailgate anymore. Nobody tailgates anymore. It's
Well,
pathetic.
you can at most of these stadiums now.
That
It's
sucks.
fucking sad.
It's hard to tailgate baseball games because there's 82 home games or 81 home games in a season.
That's not true. City Field, you can tailgate. We did it.
That's
2
true.
years ago.
City Field, you can.
That's because no one likes to go to Queens. Who goes to Queens?
I actually I had a good time at that park. I didn't hate it at all. I actually liked it more than Yankee Stadium. That being said, I'm not a Yankee fan.
I also like it more than Yankee Stadium, and I'm a Yankee fan, but I also like old
That's
Yankee
all-
Stadium.
I just don't like the whole experience at Yankee Stadium. It has nothing to do with the team that plays there, if that makes sense.
Yankee Stadium alone is Justin's the prime example, and I know plenty of Yankee fans who are like, "Yeah, this Yankee Stadium sucks balls. The last one was perfect."
I hate baseball, but I've tailgated a Pirates game before, so they tailgate.
Who cares about Pittsburgh, Alex? What's pissing
It's
you off?
it's got the nicest view of any ballpark. I'll tell you that.
It does.
If
Go
I
on,
can use this
Alex.
right in a sentence, how are Yin's gonna say nobody cares about Pittsburgh? Whatever the fuck that
What's
means.
pissing you off this week?
Can I say Trey? No, I'm just kidding.
No, don't do that. Just
No,
get
I'm
upset
kidding,
again.
I'm kidding. He's already angry. He's always so angry. So I got 2 this week. We'll let you decide. I have one soccer related and one non-soccer related. What do you want?
I don't know. Look at the camera.
Soccer.
All right, you'll
Oh,
get.
God. Are you pregnant?
No, I wish. I do feel a little fat though. My soccer related one on it, it's short. It's the fact that Miami sucks. They're booty. I talked them up in the beginning of all this. I wanted to buy their jerseys, and now I'm not sure I'm gonna pull the trigger. And second, and more importantly, is the fact that I still haven't gotten my motherfucking stimulus check, the first one, and Daddy wants to get paid, yo.
Bro, gonna
Dude,
call the IRS tomorrow.
dude, I fucking sent them a carrier pigeon. They're not fucking answering me.
Smoke signals, bro. Smoke signals.
Fucking A, man.
What's pissing you off?
Mine is
Can't talk about work anymore. We're not going to talk about work.
no, I'm not. Mine surprisingly. Look, I actually had an okay day at work besides the heat. You want to really know how to motivate your employees on a 100-degree day? Tell me as soon as I walk in that I only want to work like a 6-hour day. The heat index is going to be too high. Fuck yeah! Now I'm going to work harder because I want to go home. Yeah.
Very true. Very
But anyway, what's pissing me off this week is also soccer related. So Arsenal has fucking done it again.
true.
They've struggled to stay in like the bottom part of the top 10. And then in 1 week, you beat Liverpool and Man City because you figured out how to play soccer for this 1 week, I guess. And now everybody's expecting things. So then we head into now they're going to get an FA Cup final where I'm sure they're going to get slaughtered like 14-1.
Hey, if you remember the exact same game last year that was the Europa League final, you already have a preview of this game.
No offense to Matt, but like they lost to that who cares Greek league team. Like nobody expects anything from Arsenal.
Wow. Okay.
Spoken like a true Arsenal fan.
Anyone got a score on the Orlando game?
1-1, baby.
Still 1-1?
1-1, 90th minute.
Oh, snap.
Ooh, we're going to get a late banger in on this
Well, I
one.
know Justin's getting points there, fucking calling draws all the time.
Ooh. Nice.
Next week I'm just gonna call a draw for every game. See
That's what I'm
happens.
doing next week. That's so weird.
It's going to be the knockout, so you really can't do that.
Shh, nope.
Nobody's gonna be
Let 'em.
knocked out. We're gonna have to do this over and over again.
You're like, wait, can we really push this for an extra additional week? Yeah, how do we do that? Just get everybody a draw, and then we'll play another week
How are
again.
you drawing knockout games, dude? We've been doing penalty kicks for 3 hours. Nobody's scoring.
Stop! Luis Robles kicked the ball.
Someone put the ball on the goddamn net.
Why did we let Royer take all 5 penalty kicks?
Yeah, that was a bad call.
Oh boy. On that note, ladies and gentlemen,
I
what,
should
Matt?
felt today.
It's too hot.
Choice.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning. Thank you for tuning. 23, the Jordan edition. Check out episode 24 next week. Kobe coming out next Wednesday.
Thank you for joining us on another episode of Post and Pints. If you want to join in on the conversation or follow us on Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter, that's at Post and Pints Podcast. And remember, the banter is free, but the beer is not included. Drink responsibly.